Welcome back to JJ Fight. We got another great podcast episode for you guys today,
Yes,
episode
sir.
3. So we're gonna start off here, Cos and Jackson in the house, and obviously me, Jacob. All right, so we're gonna start off here today with the Eagles coming back to beat the Bills. What are your thoughts about that, Kosh?
I just believe that the Bills, of course, they coming off a loss, they just lost to the Broncos weeks back, and the Eagles, they're a tough team, former
Yeah,
NFC champions. They just beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Like, I don't know what you could have done, like the Bills to beat the Eagles. I don't know what you could have done.
yeah. I mean, this was a great game played by both respected sides.
Honestly,
Bills looked horrible in that first half. I thought it was going to be a blowout. But then the Bills rallied, or the Eagles rallied back, looked good. So, end of the second quarter, the score was 17-7. Philly opened up with an early touchdown in the third quarter. Josh Allen scored a touchdown to put them up by 10 heading into the fourth quarter. Then 14 unanswered points. Buffalo Bills put Philly ahead. And then Gabe Davis with a minute 52 scored that 7-yard touchdown pass. Jake Elliott had one of the most impressive field goals. And then we all saw it. Gabe
yeah.
Davis turns his head and they win the game. So sucked for Buffalo. And it's looking really bad now that they're sitting at that 10 seed. I mean, they look great
Jackson.
today.
They were the
Jackson,
underdog
as a
in
Bills
this.
fan, Jackson, as a Bills fan, what do you have to feel about that?
Well, they are arguably the best team. The Eagles are the best team right now.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But, however, the Bills were the underdog in this, and they went into overtime with the best team. However, the Bills also had 500 yards. And
not bad.
more than 500.
Yeah, I think if you're the Bills, getting Ken Dorsey fired as the offensive coordinator was a great move. Offense looks alive again. Josh Allen is doing what he does. I think you got to get rid of McDermott. Every time.
100%.
They play a big game. Played a big game against Cincy. They lost. Played a big game against Jacksonville earlier in the season. They lost. And it was a big game. Would have been a big game. But Aaron Rodgers obviously tore his Achilles in the beginning of it. But he lost to the Jets. And I mean, those are 3 winnable games for them where they were ahead at some point. Actually, they were never ahead. They were never ahead in Cincy. That's my fault.
Aren't the Bills 0-3 in overtime this season now?
Yeah. And, in fact, Josh Allen is now, 0-7, and he's never won in overtime.
Yeah. I think it's 0-2 in overtime this season.
Oh, yeah. 0-2. My bad.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just great game played by Buffalo. Better game play. That defensive meltdown's got to get fixed.
Honestly.
Fix the defense. Sean McDermott. Out of here. All right. Next, Taj, this is your time to shine. Bears.
I plead the fifth.
Hold on, Jacob.
Monday night.
We got to review something real quick.
But just, I plead the fifth on that. I plead the fifth.
Are we live right now? Jackson?
What's up?
Are we live right now?
Yes, we are.
All right, good.
He's just working through some technical difficulties. But Jacob, as you were saying, I plead the fifth. I just.
Yeah, I mean, that does. So, for those who didn't watch the game like me, because I thought this astronaut was gonna be good. He's a fraud. But for those who didn't watch,
he's not a fraud. It's just they came in and understood Joshua Dobbs, and they went after Joshua Dobbs. I think the first game they played and they won, with Joshua Dobbs, they underestimated him, and now the whole NFL is just like, We need to
Did you
get
just
pressure in
tell me
Josh Dobbs'
Dobbs is
face.
not a fraud? Is that what you just told me?
That's what I just told you.
He threw
That
one
might be a little
touchdown
hot take.
and 4 picks.
The
He
first
didn't
three
score a touch.
interceptions were not on Joshua Dobbs. They weren't on him.
He
Should
didn't score.
should
He
we
didn't
go
score a
over
touch.
some Bills and Eagles highlights from their game?
Nah. I feel like that
Too
would take
bad.
long.
Anyways, we are. Look at the screen sharing. 3. Alrighty.
As you can see here,
A big
that was
run up
an
the
amazing.
middle.
But
But
these aren't any good
back
highlights.
to
These are just the game. It's just the game. It's a 9-minute long video.
back to what I was saying.
Yeah, back to the
I
Bears.
just I believe that Joshua Dobbs it was just tough loss. Of course, the Bears have not been the best this season,
Dobbs isn't the answer.
Yeah, he's
And
and also
he's such a fraud.
for real. And his
he
defense.
loses one game, and y'all are calling him a fraud.
Gosh,
He
you're
loses
just saying
one
that because
game.
you're a Vikings fan. I just don't
One
hear any
game
of
to
it.
the Bears.
That's
And
just
throws
pure
one touchdown and 4 picks.
disappointment.
And doesn't score a
The
touchdown.
3 picks were not on Joshua Dobbs. The
He
first
doesn't
3
score a
picks.
touchdown until there's 5 minutes left in the game. And your defense is also a problem.
Of course, Joshua Dobbs is not the franchise guy. He was never going to be the franchise guy. Never was and never will be. That was always going to be Kirk Cousins. And also, he was just a replacement guy.
Next year.
I think he will. He probably will.
So. They haven't re-signed him
But
yet. I think it's Dobbs.
They also have Jaron Hall, which of course Jaron Hall probably won't be any better. But Jaron Hall did look promising before he had that concussion.
Dobbs isn't the guy. Vikings missed the playoffs. That's my take.
Miss the playoffs is crazy.
Yeah. All right. CJ Stroud. Close. But just can't lead another comeback win against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Let me guess. Are you going to say CJ Stroud is a fraud now?
No, CJ Stroud is the GOAT.
D1 CJ Stroud glazing.
No,
D1 CJ Stroud glazing.
After all, CJ Stroud is one of the top 5 passers in the league currently.
And CJ Stroud led his kicker into field goal range, and the kicker missed the kick.
Touche. He doinked it off the bottom.
Yeah, he was an inch away from winning a game against an 8-3 team in Jacksonville.
So I need to get this off my chest, Jacob. I need to get this off my chest. 94.2% of you guys are not subscribed while watching.
Okay, yep.
Come on, guys. What are you doing? All
right.
What are you doing?
Everybody hates this part of the video.
It's just bad football.
Anyway, back to the segment.
Yeah. That was just bad football. CJ played great.
Another day, another victory for the OG. Taking down.
Who was that?
What?
I pressed the wrong button, guys. My bad.
CJ Stroud he just couldn't score more. He needed to score more to win that game. And he wasn't in great field goal position for that kicker.
Yeah.
So some of it is on CJ Stroud. But
yeah.
It happened. He wasn't gonna go perfect.
Yeah, it happens.
Next. This is an interesting topic.
We should do some trivia.
No, we're doing trivia at the end.
Alright.
So Tom Brady says there's a lot of mediocrity in the NFL. Micah Parsons backs up his statement. I mean, what do you think about that, Gosh?
It's just some people believe that the Tom Brady rule, of course, all the roughing the passer calls, trying to help out old age Grandpa Tom Brady. But to be fair, to his point, there is some mediocrity in the NFL. Like,
Yeah, the refs
I'm,
haven't looked good.
yeah, exactly.
Players don't hit as hard. Coaches aren't as
Yeah.
good. He said.
And
I
that's
don't
why there's
know.
mediocrity. They don't want to hit hard on the quarterback. Like, to be fair,
Yeah,
there was a roughing the passer call on Joshua Dobbs last week because he put all his weight back taking to the tackle.
yeah,
Of course,
that's
I'm
just
not.
bad
Yeah,
call.
that's just bad call. And to me, to be fair, they shouldn't be protecting these quarterbacks. Like, if the offensive line is not going to block for them, the quarterback should get hit. Like, they shouldn't try to protect the quarterback.
I think they should protect the quarterback a little because your season is done if your quarterback goes.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah, just a
Well,
little.
The
But not as
quarterback
much
is
as they're doing right now.
basically the main part of the game, and you kind of need the quarterback. But they should still hit the quarterback, just not
I
shrug
get the
him.
low hits, I get the high hits, I get all of that. But
Yeah.
they need to stop protecting the quarterback as much as they do. All right, this one of my favorite parts personally. NFL predictions.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, yes sir. We got some jam-packed games this week. I don't know. I don't have a look. That's
We should
ooh,
start
got
with
a good
some
one to
Better
start.
than that.
Thursday night football. Seattle and Dallas. It's at 7:15
This will be played
in
at
Texas.
Dallas. I
My
think
prediction,
Dallas is going to take this one.
I got Cowboys. Yep, Cowboys.
It's
yeah,
probably
I need Dallas to win.
it's going to be. It's not going to
It'll
be
be
a
a good
close
game.
game, but
I think
it'll
it
be a
is.
good game.
I think it'll be a close game. If you look at the standings, if Seattle loses and Green Bay wins, it would be Green Bay who would take the playoff spot.
Ooh,
So it would be Green.
I
so,
hate Green.
Yeah, so if Seattle loses, Green Bay, who looked bad at the start, could come back and actually do the same. All right, moving on to Sunday, first game of December actually, is the Lions and Saints.
Okay, I need to get this off my chest as well. Jared Goff is not the guy. Like, when his offensive line didn't of course, Packers not looked good this entire season. Jordan Love, people thought he wasn't the guy, and then, boom, hit him like a truck. They flipped the coin, got the toss, and chose to receive, and they just went all gas, and the Lions just couldn't keep up with it.
Yeah,
I think
And
the
with
Lions
the
are going to
Saints-
take this one since the
I think-
Saints.
I think the Saints look really inconsistent,
Yeah, they're not very consistent.
and last week
Yeah.
was a bad week. So you know what I'm saying? Give me the Saints.
That's
But-
just because you're a
so
Saints fan.
I'm gonna have to agree with Jacob on this. It hurts me to say that, but the Saints are playing all gas, no throttle, air the ball out to Chris Olave, and then when they don't air the ball out, they have Alvin Kamara. I just believe that and also their defensive line has been really good this season.
The Lions
and
are
you
8-3 though.
Yeah, but
But
the
you know
Lions
when
haven't been
Jared
very
Goff,
good.
yeah,
The Lions haven't
and
been
when
very
Jared
good.
Goff gets hit and he gets pressure, he doesn't look good. So
Yeah, there
I
are-
just gotta go Saints.
There are some key injuries this week.
I
for the Saints,
actually
but
might change my mind on this one.
you can't change it back. You picked it.
You can't change it. Yeah,
Well,
you already chose Detroit.
They lost to Green Bay last week.
You can't change it. It's too late.
You can't change it. You
Actually,
chose
I'm gonna do
Detroit.
something new. I'm going to record all our predictions.
I already got
And
it
we're gonna
on here,
see-
Jacob.
Yeah, he has it. The tech
okay.
guy has it. All right,
right.
moving on to the next game.
Indianapolis
that
and
will-
Tennessee.
Yep. Give me Indianapolis.
Same here.
Yeah, I got the
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis Colts. Gardner
Really
Minshew.
cool.
I'll take my words back. I'll eat it up. Because Gardner Minshew, I thought they weren't going to be good, but Gardner Minshew has just been better and better with these Indianapolis Colts. It's just, man, they've looked
Yeah.
actually a solid football team. And do you think there's playoff implications for them?
No, because I think Denver makes it
Yeah,
over, but I think they'll be really close. And you don't have too hard of a schedule coming up, and Denver does. So we'll see.
yeah.
But I'm going to have to take the Colts to lose a game like to the Texans,
Yeah. I
which
think the
will just
Colts are
give
going to
Denver
take
that
this
edge.
one.
Yeah, I
All
think
right,
Colts will
moving
win
on.
this one though.
The Los Angeles
and
Chargers
Patriots.
and Patriots.
I'm gonna take the. I picked the Patriots last week.
I'm going to take the Chargers
Yeah, give me the Chargers on this
because
one.
Justin Herbert, he's doing all right.
Just
I'm
they
also
have
going to have to
weapons.
take the Chargers.
But my question is, when are they going to fire the head coach, man? When are they going to get him out of there?
He's horrible.
Yeah, Brandon Staley needs to go.
Yeah,
Where are
he
you
needs to
recording the
go.
picks at? Jackson,
Sorry.
are you recording the picks, Jackson?
Are you recording the picks, the predictions?
Yeah. I'm recording
Oh, that's
everything.
good.
Slowly.
No, I mean like, are you writing them down?
No.
Yeah,
We
that's
have it
what we're
in the
getting
video.
at.
Oh, okay. Well, now I
Oh.
need to write them down.
Stupid,
All right.
stupid.
All right. Just
Atlanta and New York.
give me
Give me
Atlanta.
the
Actually,
yeah,
give me New York.
Orlando.
I think
I'm going to take the
I'm actually
Jets.
gonna take New York.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
give me the Jets.
Wait. I don't know. I might pick Atlanta. Reason being, since last week they used Bijan. Finally, Bijan's getting some reps for me, fantasy team. But
Yeah.
like, just Atlanta. If they continue to use Bijan and they continue to use their weapons like Kyle Pitts, then I don't know. They might be able to pull this win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree. I think they do pull out this win.
You just said
So-
you took the Jets.
Oh, sorry. I thought he was talking about the Jets. Sorry, I'm a little sidetracked here. Trying to do something. But yeah, I do think the Jets will win this. They did figure out how to use Bijan though, so those are key. But I think the Jets take this easily.
Easily.
Yeah, I think they win by 10 or more points.
All right. Arizona and Pittsburgh.
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 Yeah.
Cardinals trash.
Wasn't this that one Super Bowl matchup from 2009 or something like that?
Oh yeah, it was.
Time flies, man.
You were not alive.
I wasn't alive, but like both of these teams, no Super Bowl. Only from like a couple of years, like a few years back, they were both
And
Super
now
Bowl.
look at how bad one of the teams is.
Look at that.
All right. Moving on. Miami and Washington. Now, I think Miami's going to take this one.
Miami. Yeah, I got Miami.
Tua's doing pretty good. They got Tyree Hill.
Tyree Hill?
Tyreek,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think Miami wins.
Yeah. It's just their offense is really, really good.
Yeah. Jalen Waddle. Is he still unquestionable? Is he
I
questionable
don't know.
going into
I don't
this?
think so. I think he's healthy.
I'm also gonna have to take Miami. It should be a blowout.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Moving on. We're going to go
I'm-
Denver, Houston.
I'm gonna go last on this one. I'm gonna go last.
Denver, Houston. What a game
Denver.
for these two teams.
I'm taking Denver.
Jackson, Denver?
It is at Houston.
I have to disagree. I'm going to pick CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans. Reason being, just a field goal game last week. Come on, field goal. And they were getting up there in points. Of course, Cortland Sutton and the Houston, Cortland Sutton and the Denver Broncos. Of course, we're looking good, looking phenomenal.
Yeah.
But I just have to continue to choose the Houston Texans, even though they lost last week. But just either way, I have to go with C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna take
next-
Denver.
What's your pick?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
You
Denver.
taking Denver?
Alright.
Yeah,
we
I
don't
like
even
Houston a
we don't even
lot,
need
but
to
I think
question the
Denver's
next
way too hot. Oh, what's the next game?
Carolina and Tampa. Tampa all the way.
Oh yeah, give me Carolina. Give me Carolina.
Tampa. Yeah. You Carolina.
Yup. You know what
Bud.
I say? They're not gonna go the whole season winning one game.
Yeah,
This is the one. They win. Division rivals. Give me Carolina.
Alrighty, next one. Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Rams.
Give
Cleveland
me Cleveland Browns.
Ooh,
the Browns
think
are
that-
pretty
yeah.
well, especially the record is pretty good too.
I think
Yeah.
that
I'll be
defense
back. I have
should
to
be
go
able
do
to hold the Rams.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob,
Alright.
you go.
He said he would have to be right back, but we can continue on anyways. It's the San
Alright.
Francisco and Philadelphia. Now, this is a really good game,
Woohoo.
and it's just gonna.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles on this one, even though San Francisco is a Super Bowl contender and Philadelphia is being the number 1 team. San Francisco may be number 2. However, Eagles just, I think they'll pull out like they did against the Bills recently.
Hold up. We can't move on from this game until
I'm here.
Jacob
I'm
comes
here.
back.
I'm here.
All right, Jacob. So what's your predictions? Eagles, Niners. What's your prediction? Me and Jackson both picked the Eagles.
I'm taking the Niners.
Niners.
The Niners.
You're risky today.
Sorry, who did the Eagles just beat by 3?
The Bills.
They don't look good.
They didn't
They're
beat them
playing-
by 3. Oh wait, they did. Not bad. No, they
They're
did.
playing close games. It's bad. Give me Niners easily.
Easily.
All right,
Easily.
Ooh, okay.
10 plus points.
Kansas City and Green Bay. I think Kansas City is going to take this one. Green Bay isn't
I
looking
think
very
Green
good.
Bay's gonna take this. I'm taking Green Bay.
After all they did,
Yeah, all the
beat
way.
the Detroit Lions in this last game.
Jackson, you chose Chiefs. You chose the Chiefs.
What about it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you.
choosing the Chiefs too.
The Chiefs?
Easily.
Jordan Love
Easily
isn't doing very
crazy.
good.
Easily again. 10 plus points again.
What do you mean? How are they not like? Of course, I'm not a Packers fan, but like Jordan Love stepped up his game, stepped up his leadership last week. They just played really good against
Okay,
this Detroit
You
Lions.
can't change your pick when I tell you this, though. I'm going to tell you both this. Niners are favored by 3 points. Vegas don't lie. And Kansas City is favored by 7. Vegas don't lie. So, Kaj, you're not looking too hot there.
Well,
Oh,
all right.
wow.
All right, on to our next game.
Cincinnati
Monday Night
and
Football.
Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville is going to take this. The Bengals season is over because Joe Burrow
Yeah,
got hurt.
I got to take Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that is our predictions.
Prediction?
Moving on to the next segment.
I will go over our records next week.
I'm about to be and whatever.
Well, we picked a lot of the same. Everybody did, so. All right, on to our next topic. We are going to look at the college football side of the world here as the Huskers fall to Iowa.
Yeah, this
I
game is flat out ridiculous. The clock,
Rigged. It's rigged.
it's rigged.
My blood is boiling. Big Ten refs are the worst in NCAA.
Exactly.
Change my minds.
Exactly.
12 seconds
There were
that
12
did not
seconds.
count. And then the Huskers lost because of it.
The game should be replayed in overtime rules, with overtime starting in overtime and overtime rules.
I agree.
We should go
Uh-huh.
bowling. We should go bowling.
We should be and if we did win the bowl game, we probably would have gotten an amazing bowl. Think about it, Raiders. We can fly to Las Vegas in nothing right now. Damn, we probably would have gotten that new stadium. It was gonna because Nebraska hasn't been to a bowl since 2016. Everybody would have bought tickets. It was just gonna be amazing. But no, the refs had to ruin everybody's hopes and dreams.
All right, these are gonna be our fun little things. Final college football prediction
Yes,
or
sir.
playoff predictions.
Well, yeah, championship games prediction.
No, we're doing
Another
playoffs
day,
right now. and then
another
Oh, we're
victory
doing
for the
playoffs?
OG. Taking down the sweats. The apostles among us.
Jackson.
What's up?
Happens.
I clicked the wrong
what-
button again.
You're
Alright.
selling.
So my 4 is gonna be Georgia Bulldogs at 1. No, never mind. Scratch that. I'm gonna take Michigan at 1. Ohio State at 3. Or Georgia at 2. Ohio State
Georgia at 2.
at 3. And then this is my toss up, the 4 seed. I think Alabama beats Georgia.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, that's a little spoiler for our championship game predictions. So I'm taking Alabama at 4. No Pac-12 school makes it.
So I'm going to personally say Georgia number 1, then Michigan, and then Washington, and then Ohio State. Mine's a bit basic, of course, but I
like
just
that.
think this high-powered Georgia offense should be able to get a field goal off. But of course, I'm not knocking Alabama. Alabama is one of the greatest NCAA football schools of all time. Might be the greatest.
Yeah.
But
Real.
it's just I just can't knock Georgia. They're 12-0, right?
Yeah, they're undefeated.
Undefeated.
All right. So here's our next thing. All of the bowl games. This is my favorite part. Or not the bowl games, the college football.
Championship games.
Yep, conference, Power 5 conference championships.
All
So,
right.
Well,
the first
I'm
one
gonna
is
start off Florida
The
State,
ACC.
Louisville. State,
FSU.
Louisville.
Jordan Travis is hurt, and I think it's gonna
I
be
gotta go. Yeah.
to win it. Yes, I think they win it and miss the playoffs still because I think Alabama touched Georgia, so that cancels out there. I think. All right.
Yeah,
this
you can't knock Florida
This
State.
one shocking. Texas and not Oklahoma. Oklahoma State.
Yep.
Give me OSU. OSU. Oklahoma State.
You got
Texas.
OSU.
Yup. I think Texas will probably win, but I'm an upset guy, and I'm taking OSU.
I personally believe I bid power. I don't bid underdog story. Good luck with that. I have to go Texas. Oklahoma State. Actually, no. That's
You take
actually
Texas.
tough because
You already took Texas, man. It's too late to change it.
yeah.
all right then. Fine, I'll take Texas.
Michigan, Iowa.
Michigan. They probably already stole their signs.
All right. We're skipping by that one. That one will be a blowout. Washington, Oregon.
I think I got Washington here.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
you have to take
Washington on this
Washington
one.
if you think Washington makes the playoffs. I'm taking the Mighty Ducks. Mighty Ducks. Give me
You are
Give me Bo Nix.
You are an underdog team picker.
2-point game last time, I think. So, I am thinking Oregon, Bo Nix, 32 seconds on the clock. He gets the ball back, down by 2. He takes it, big pass, We go to the 27-yard line. O-line doesn't give him any time. He gets sacked. They're at the 37. They're about to line up, kick the field goal. Ball start penalty. 42. All the hopes and dreams are on this kid making a 60-something, 50, late 50s
I was
yard
making the
field goal.
Disney movie, the Disney
Late
sports
field goal.
movie.
He fumbles the snap. But luckily, their snapper was hurt, so it was Bo Nix holding the snaps out there. Bo Nix, he's his top receiver down there. Hucks it down. Touchdown. Oregon wins. We love you, Bo.
This is the Disney movie, bruh.
Real.
Moving on for the Disney movie, Georgia, Alabama. Give me the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
Alabama by 2.
You just love underdogs. What is with you and underdogs today? It was you by 2.
I'm telling you. Okay, Kaj, you wanted to introduce us into this next topic.
Okay, this is one of the craziest stat lines I've ever seen in probably my entire life. So you know, Iowa State, 35 points, I believe.
I'll check.
35 points, I believe. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you're right.
35 points, and then they only had one defensive touchdown. Times they were in the red zone for those touchdowns.
How many times were they in the red zone? 42 points.
I'm telling you to guess. 40.
Oh.
They scored 42 points, one defensive touchdown.
So I'm gonna say they were in the red zone. What? 4 2 times? 3 2 3.
All right, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm serious. They were in the red zone 0 times.
0 red zone touchdowns.
0 red zone touchdowns.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the scoring summary. It's a 71-yard run, 77-yard run, 79-yard pass, 60-yard run, 33-yard pass, and 82-yard pass.
And then let me tell you this also. How many times do you think were they in K-State territory past the 50? Not even in red zone territory. Just past
One.
the 50.
Well,
Twice.
twice. And they
Twice.
won the game. That's crazy.
And they won the game.
Kansas State fumbled. Trash team. They should be
That loss.
automatically
Kansas
eligible
State.
because of that.
Guess what? Kansas State quarterback entered the transfer portal. Howard has entered the transfer portal.
Ooh. Maybe some Husker
Who do you think will
move?
pick him up?
No, I think a team like Oregon could maybe get him.
I think maybe a team like, I don't know, like Buffalo or like Bowling
Buffalo?
Green. Small school. I don't think a big school would go after him. After that performance against Iowa State, one of the craziest stat line I've ever seen in my entire
Alright,
life.
I'm gonna have to cut you short here. Sorry, Kaj. Because we gotta get
Alright.
things moving.
I know. It's
College basketball, Huskers go 7-0. Creighton falls to number 20, unranked at the time, Colorado State. And well, we got us a game on Sunday. Creighton
Ooh.
versus the Huskers. Give me
Creighton
the
takes this.
Huskers.
Creighton takes this.
Huskers.
It's just because you're a
Huskers.
Creighton fan, isn't it? It's just because you're a
Yep.
Creighton fan. Give me the Skurs.
Huskers on top.
Coach
Aren't the
Brenner is
Huskers ranked?
elite.
They're not even in the top 25. They're not in the top 25.
Yeah, that's
Put some respect on the
insanely
Huskers.
disrespectful to me.
In college basketball, Creighton all the way.
I'm furious. By
It's
that
because
personally.
it's just because you're a Creighton fan.
Exactly.
Skurs all the way.
Yep. All right. Jackson, start us off with our trivia and joke.
I don't got any joke today.
All right, we'll take the trivia.
We'll take that trivia.
Kosh's face is the joke today. Okay.
So, you know what could be another joke?
What?
You're not having a joke. This is supposed to be your thing.
Well, I can't find the Okay, there we go.
Just literally Google a joke. It doesn't
No.
even have to be anything special.
Okay. So, trivia. Which Minnesota Vikings wide receiver is known for his celebratory gritty dance?
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
Jacob takes this one. 1-0.
What do you mean?
The 7-time Super Bowl winning quarterback announced his retirement in 2021. I couldn't even finish the question. All right. Which football player won the AP NFL
Bosa.
Defensive Player?
Finish.
Which 49ers quarterback named
I've heard-
Mr. Irrelevant?
Holy crap. You need to get some harder trivia next time, Jackson.
After that, Jackson.
The
is going
Steelers
to
running
be-
back was the brains behind the best
Najee
player ever.
Harris. Najee Harris.
Nope. It's the
Wrong.
MVP of that game was Terry Bradshaw.
The Immaculate Reception passed away in 2022. The NFL Hall of Famer won for 4 Super Bowl championship rings and the Most Valuable Player award of Super Bowl
Terry Bradshaw.
IX. Who is he?
Terry Bradshaw.
Wrong.
Oh, I don't know.
Randy Moss?
Franco
Oh, no,
Harris.
he's still alive. He's still alive. Franco Harris.
All right, next question.
All right. Which Super Bowl MVP made 182 passing yards and for 3 touchdowns for the Super Bowl LV11 winning?
I don't know. No.
57.
Oh, Jalen Hurts.
Wrong.
50. Is it recent or is it a long time
It's
ago?
literally last year, Kaj.
Patrick Mahomes. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Hurts. 57, you said his number? Like, what was his number?
It's just Patrick. Whatever.
I said Patrick.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's
And then you started questioning yourself.
Which football
All right.
game?
I said Patrick
Which
Mahomes.
football game became the first NFL game to be canceled and not rescheduled in over 30 years in Week 17 of the
Bills,
2020?
Bengals, DeMar Hamlin.
Bills, Bengals, yeah.
Which football team represented the AFC and made their fifth Super Bowl appearance at the 2022 Super Bowl? Yeah. Who was the first player to become Super Bowl MVP, AP NFL player, regular season MVP, and the leader in passing yards?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes,
Mahomes.
it is. All right, this one's pretty easy. Which players appeared in the first sibling matchup in opposing teams in Super Bowl?
and
Kelsey.
Travis
Kelsey.
That is correct. Well,
Yes, sir.
thank you guys
Yeah,
for
dude,
watching. Comment cookies
Yeah.
if you got it this far.
You comment cookies.
Peace out. JJK.